I guess I feel that we should be taught how to be more vocal. And it's been for me, it's been a long personal journey to find some ways of expressing myself. I do that a lot in my own teaching, in the way I conduct my relationships with people. But I still so often feel as though stuff happens and I can't do anything to change it.
This poem goes out to all mankind in search of eager minds to find. It is very hard to make a good friend, so never stay where you are at. Up from the beginning and down to the end, and nothing is better than that. Keep on your path even when cold, soon knowledge and peace will unfold. Look and you will enjoy nature's sweet art, to all things big and all things small. These are the pains of being pure at heart, which in fact are not pains at all.
Especially being a victim, being victimized, harassed, sexual assault issue, actually being sexual assaulted, being in sexual assault counseling, being in group counseling. I do need some type of support.
Because of that, I kind of felt like a worthless piece of shit. My dad would like always buy me anything I ever wanted, and he would like completely spoil me, and I would always get whatever I wanted. So like I guess I got most of my love from buying things and money, and I'm trying to like change that around.
I'm not looking at myself as a victim, not at all. I'm not a victim. I think this has happened for a reason. It has happened for a very good reason. And the reason that I would say is that I have always asked the great Jehovah God to use me. And here it is that I am faced with a situation, not 20 years old, not 30 years old, not 40 years old, but over 50. And with a little son, with a little child. And I have to now deal with things that I never thought that I would have to deal with. I never thought that I would have to be involved with the police, being handcuffed at that time with nobody to talk to, with nobody to listen to you, and see, of course, the pervertedness and the perversion within the confines of the people and the police at the 31 Division. You can check all of my information that I've written over the course of the year, and you will see that some of the words that they have used has never been used in my vocabulary. And I think if you normally write and speak in certain ways, it is going to translate in your correspondence.
I guess I'm always I'm frequently concerned about not being interesting. Just like not being able to articulate a problem well enough to command any kind of attention or like get any help with it. I guess that's the problem.
And you say, well, who do I speak to? And then you have nobody to talk to.
So even though I've like definitely internalized that belief, I don't feel like I have any access to it, and I'm pretty suspicious of it in other people too. It feels like a performance.
We know of the case with the Indian children, and we know that all those children that have been removed from their parents were assaulted. We know that all those children were sexually abused, mentally abused, physically abused, and every other thing that you can think about. We know that they have been given drugs like Concenter and all of those drugs that alters the minds of the young children.
I could understand if she was there to say, okay, I have some questions for you. We'd like to support you with taking care of your child. You just gave birth, congratulations, things like that. She was very rude. And considering now he's 2.5 years old now, that they have not returned my child to me. And I'm just really, I feel it's painful, it's hurtful, it's painful, and I really think that they don't understand what I'm going through because they've worked with so many families and have taken away so many children, and expect me to react the same or be the same.
And you know, overall, I do not want to sit idly by and allow what has happened to the Indian children to happen to the children, where the children in society have taken those children, used the court as a common body house, as a common whorehouse, in order to, for money, just for money, and you have no way of having these children to return to their parents.
It's a big, unknowable cloud. Just the future, in general.
When it started to happen to me, I didn't have nowhere to go except to the police. And the police said, well, they're not good. You're not going to be believed, Miss Cottle. You are going to be thought of as a child abuser. And of course, I'm like thinking, ooh, a child abuser. He said, well, you have been charged, haven't you? And I said, well, yes, I have been charged by 31 Division. And, but it's not true. But who do you go to? It is my lifeblood, really, to to have a better society, to live in a better world, to have people know that the love is what translates to life, and justice again is what makes for a better social structure for society in which people can live and which people can live and basically have a better life.
The moral is that you got to stick with your gut. Never sissy out. Fight to the death.
I find it odd to think about the fact that someone can feel such a sense of limitation in their own life that they can actually conceive of their life having a finite limit, a boundary, because that's not how I live my life. My life isn't one of boundaries. My life is full of infinite possibilities. And
like I'm so happy I have all these people who love me, and like all my friends who love me, and I have like the guy that I dated, his mom is basically my mom now, and I'm like really thankful for her. And like I actually feel like there's someone of like authority who loves me. It's not just like people my age, like that feels really good when someone is older than you, and like you feel more worthy of love, I guess.
That's it. What I have to say is it's more, it can probably be go on for like about 12 hours, maybe a whole day.